All right, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for coming back. For those of you who have been here and for those of you who are new, welcome. I share different planning and budgeting on here. Monthly overviews, paycheck budgets, biweekly cash stuffings, savings challenges, sinking funds. We do some cashless stuff and some cash stuffing. So we're just kind of a mix of a lot of things. 2-income household of 5 living in the Midwest. So today I'm going to set up my September monthly budget. I was actually going to do it all on the spreadsheet and try to share it. I hope you can't hear my children yelling in the basement. They're playing. I was going to do it all on a spreadsheet that I recently purchased and started using just to be able to look ahead and easy changes. While I will still probably do my paycheck budgets on paper because I do like that actual paper and pen thing, but for more of an overview at a glance, kind of planning further out, I do like the spreadsheet. It's from Debt Free Jessie. If you're interested, it's on her Etsy shop. Check it out. So this is September's monthly budget overview, and I said it was getting really confusing for me actually. So I pre-did it in the spreadsheet here, but since I cannot figure out how to get sound on a video while I'm trying to do like a screen record and recording myself, so we're just going to do it on paper. So for my income for the month, this is I'm not sure. My wages are going up, not my wages, but my hours are going up. And the first time I'll have a check at 80 hours in a pay period will be on the September 8th check. So this is an estimate, just kind of estimating what it sort of is now plus a certain percentage. Anyway, it's a guess and I hate that, but I've got to start planning at some point. So I'm estimating $24.10. This is just a 2 paycheck month for us. My husband should get $2,927.96 with his 2 biweekly paychecks. For plasma, I'm going to budget $480 and see what happens. For my mileage reimbursement, I just submitted it the other day and it's not approved yet. So I'm just going to budget $600. It should be more than that though. Because this month we have some of our big expenses that we fund with sinking funds, like our property taxes, my husband's vehicle registrations, and car gas, all getting paid this month. I don't think I'm going to pull them in as income right now, at least on the monthly budget. I will for tracking later, but some people are like, that doesn't make sense. It's not income, like it's your money. And that's entirely right. It's inflow, not income. It's not something new that I've earned. But if I'm tracking all of my expenses and I'm putting those bills on here that I have to pay, then it needs to come in from somewhere to balance out. So I'll just leave that off for right now. And yeah, okay. So down. What happened here? That's not right. All right, well, I think I messed that up a little bit in the process here. So I had made some edits to the current sheet and then I didn't realize that it had actually deleted some rows that I needed. So I'm just adding back in those things. And so that is all I am going to put in for income right now. So 2410, 292796, 480 plus 600. Okay, which is a total of 641,796. So down to our fixed expenses, our HELOC is our only form of mortgage right now, and that would be a max of $500. Our church is $400. That is 200 every 2 weeks. We are putting $50 aside for vehicle registration each month. Life insurance is $262. Our Gendro bill. So this is fun. This is our garbage, and so it has been $83 for quite some time. And last month, so I usually always look at like the paper bill when it comes in the mail and then pay it online. And I don't really like the platform that they use to pay it online, but it saves me from writing a check and mailing it because the company is not in our town. And the platform that they use is like, it sends me an email and it lets me log in and pay it, but I pick the amount of the payment. It doesn't tell me what's due. So I just put in the 83 like I always do. Well, I got the bill that's due early in September, like on the 1st or the end of August. And so the bill went up last time, and I apparently didn't look at the paper statement thinking, oh, like I already paid this. So it went up from 83 to 102, which I'm not excited about, but that means that there was $19 that I didn't pay last month, plus a $3 late fee, plus the current month's bill, which means the total that I owe is $124. I have talked to my mom about the situation, explained what happened. We are each going to, cover half, so I'm only going to put half of that in my budget because she is going to give me the other half. And then, so that is $62 for that. I combined my 3 subscriptions onto one line, which is $24.65 for Netflix, Sirius XM, and Amazon Prime. I put $15 aside each month for Beachbody, so I use those at-home workouts. I put aside $270 a month for our insurance, which includes homeowners and like 5 vehicles on it. I rounded up. I'm hoping that at the end of the 6 months, what I have covers that, because it always increases. And so I just got my REC bill. Man, guys, I was expecting it to be high. I don't know how I was expecting it to be, but I think this is the highest bill we have had since we lived here. It's $341 and change, so I'm just going to put $342 on here. We've lived in this house 8 years, and I don't think it's been that high ever before. I know that it's been hot, but it was also hot in July, and my July bill wasn't that high. So my husband said it might be because he's been working out on the project so much, and he's been running his air compressor a lot, and that probably pulls a lot of electricity. But anyway, so cell phone bill is usually right under $200, so I budget $200 for that. I don't budget anything for property taxes. Property taxes are due in September and will be paid with a sinking fund, but I don't want that to get confusing, so I'll probably just show that on my closeout. I'm not going to put it in the budget right now. The same thing with car gas bill. We have a fill that we have to pay for. Our August fill, they send the bill in September. I put $50 a month on my son's school lunch account, and that has been covering that thus far. And $2 for Google storage, as that bill will be due in a year. So the fixed makes $21.77 and 65 cents. Which means we have $4,240.31 left. All right, so if I come over to groceries, we do $280 a pay period, which is $560 for the month. Our spending, I think I am upping to $70 per paycheck for us, which is $140. eating out, I budget 60 times 2, which is 60 per paycheck, which is 120 per month. And for the kids' church and chores money, it's 12 for church, and we'll just do 15 total. Household, 15 total times 2, so that would actually be 30. This month sometimes gets a little confusing to me, so I try to get it so it makes sense here. Okay, so that I make sense to me. Household, I usually do 20 a paycheck, so that's 40 a month. Drinks, I do 50 a paycheck, which is 100 a month. Beauty, I think I'm going to budget 70 and see how that goes. Work lunches, I'm just going to put in 25. We should have one work lunch. For family fun, I think I'm going to do 30 and maybe do 15 a paycheck. Car washes, I'll put it in, but I honestly don't know. We haven't been doing it. $20 a paycheck, that's $10 for each vehicle. Or, well, anyway, it's $20 a paycheck. For 5-star, that is our diesel bill. I am budgeting 120 for that. For Amazon subscriptions, I am budgeting 90 this month. And that should be our variable expenses. So 560 plus 140 plus 120 plus 30 plus 40 plus 100 plus 70 plus 25, 30, 40, 120, and 90 is 1365 minus 4240, 31, which leaves $2,875.31 for us to pull down into sinking funds. Well, golly, that was a fun interruption. Kids are super fun some days. Okay. So that leaves us with this to move down to our sinking funds. So for car gas, I maybe should start using an erasable pen to see what I have. I have for car gas that I am going to put the $600 from mileage and $50 from each paycheck towards vehicle gas, so that's $700. We do buy that in bulk, so that covers a couple months. That's not just like 1 month of expenses. For anyone who hasn't seen this before. For propane, I am not budgeting anything right now. It's not that I'm not, we do have to do the larger fills and the bulk fills, but in July, I took everything that I had in the LP sinking fund and prepaid for as many gallons of propane as I could. So we have a decently large credit on our account with the company right now, as well as an almost full tank. For vehicles, I am doing 25 per paycheck to go towards repairs and maintenance. For kids, I'm going to aim to do $20 a paycheck. I changed it from like a cash envelope to a sinking fund because when I had the cash, it was like kind of I don't want to say a push to spend it, but a lot easier to spend it than just leaving it as a sinking fund as expenses for my kids come up. For Christmas, I did have that I was putting 50 per paycheck in to up that a little bit. Typically we just do 50 a month, but I did have 50 a paycheck, so we can see how that works out. I'm also starting a home sinking fund, and I'm going quite small with that. That's only getting $5 per paycheck. So that's getting $10. And then in my holiday binder, I have 18 plus. I have $48 for the month going into the holiday binder. And then for the other cash envelopes, I have 130. So let me just see where that actually leaves me. 700 for gas, 50 for vehicles, 40 for kids, 100 for Christmas, 10 for home, 48 for my holiday binder, and 130 for my cash envelopes. I also need to, one thing that I did forget just now is our after school program. So the after school program will be I know my washer is really loud. I'm sorry if that's obnoxious. So that's $96 for the after school program, or before, it's really before school program, is when we utilize it. So that leaves us with, I erased that, plus 50 plus 40 plus 100 plus 10 plus 48 plus 130 plus 96. I feel like I forgot to put something in because, hang on. So my cash like sinking fund envelopes is actually 160. And then I was also entirely wrong. I can't math. Before school program is actually $48, so it is half of what I thought. So then when I come down and add 700 plus 50 plus 40 plus 100 plus 10 plus 48 plus 160, I get 1108 minus 2875.31. Which should leave me for the garage project with $17.19 and 31 cents. Let's see if that is correct. 700 plus 50 plus 40 plus 100 plus 10 plus 48 plus 160 plus 17.19 31 equals 2827.31 minus 2875.31, which leaves me with $48, which if you bring up here, that is our after school program. Total for that category is 48 with 0 left over. So our income, 6417.96. Our fixed expenses is 2177.65. Our total variable expenses are 1365. Our total sinking funds, 28, 27 and 31 cents, and extra of $48. So I'm just going to check my math here. 6417.96 minus 2177.65 in fixed expenses minus 1365 in variable expenses, minus 2827.31 in sinking funds, minus $48 in extra or other expenses, mainly stuff I forgot to give a different category to. So this is my September monthly budget overview, and so I'm excited to see how this actually plays out, how this works, and to come back and close it out with you at the end of the month. So like this video. If you enjoy my content, please consider subscribing and coming back. And until next time, bye.